Last Dr. Young. I just want to spend just a few minutes going over chapter 25. The war is now over. The Treaty of Versailles has been adopted, and the League of Nations, which is a attempt to try to prevent further wars, is going to be the important aspects of the political changes that will take place. But it isn't very successful. And the reason for that, of course, is there's going to be tremendous challenges for the democratic countries. We're going to see revolution. The Russian Revolution is going to fall into a civil war between the Reds and the Whites. You're going to see tremendous suffering that will take place as a result of the war. You're going to see how the European countries are going to try to deal with the problems, because very soon after this war, the Great Depression is going to sweep across the world and literally destroy economies in most of the world. And that, of course, is going to bring about the rise of new dictators, Hitler and Mussolini, especially in Europe, primarily caused because of the nationalistic spirit that people are going to be feeling. The Germans are going to be really upset over the Treaty of Versailles. The Italians are going to be concerned about the problems that the country is facing and beginning to believe that we have to have a strong nationalistic message. And of course, Mussolini will basically appeal to that. At the same time, the economic and political turmoil that these countries are facing, all of these things will add to this growing discontent and concern in these democracies. Democracies are really going to be under tremendous pressure. In some cases, the democracy is going to fail. In Italy, for example, Mussolini will take over. In Germany's case, you'll see the wave of National Socialism, the Nazis, and they themselves as well will win elections and will become very powerful as time progresses. All because of this transformation that's taking place in Europe. All these things caused because of the war. But at the same time, we need to remember as well that the people who have lived through this, the people who have witnessed it, are trying to figure out, how did this happen? How could they have let this war get so out of hand? How could this have caused so much destruction? How could this war have brought so much misery and suffering? And these are questions that are really going to be difficult to answer. And this, of course, is going to be one of the things we need to remember as we read through the chapter and see the different issues that are going to be coming to the forefront. And so when you have the political upheaval followed by economic upheaval, it shouldn't be much of a surprise that people in different countries are going to turn to strong leaders promising that they are going to deliver their country from all the ailments and all of the troubles that they're facing. And of course, what we'll end up seeing is these dictators, these leaders, moving towards war. So chapter 25 is what we call the interwar period, the period of time between World War I and the beginning of World War II. And really, you can see how World War II is just on the horizon because of the problems that World War I has created, and these problems have not been solved. And as a result of that, another and more costly and destructive war Europeans will now have to deal with. Chapter 25 is an important transition from the First World War to understanding how we end up with a Second World War.